I feel like coming towards the end, I got to do things a little bit better, be a little bit stronger with my hands, be a little bit stronger when I go into practice on what I need to do in order for us to be better in the future.
Was that game particularly hard, like getting open in terms of,
I mean,
especially in like third and long situations?
not necessarily. I mean, Coach Sherman does a great job with getting us prepared for games, and he did a really good job last week, with getting us prepared for that game. So for us, we kind of had an idea on what we were going to do and what we needed to do getting in there. So again, I just went out there and just did what they taught me to do.
After what happened last season, what's it like now to be in this position and have this role, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit expanded now that Dontez is out?
I mean, like I said, they always keep us prepared, and that's the biggest thing about college football. We're consistently prepared for the next thing to come in. So this week we're trying to prepare for North Carolina, and that's our main focus as of right now. Last week it was Oklahoma State. So like they always do a really good job with preparing us. We just make sure that we take in what they help us get, and then we just take it from there.
Is it better or easier to prepare when you have now built up a good number of plays of your own game film where you can look at what you've done and see how you can be better?
Oh, for sure. I mean, you always got to see what you can do better. You're never to the top of where you really wanted to be. I mean, everybody can say that they don't have nothing to work on, but everybody truthfully does, and I'm definitely one of those people who need to work on a lot. So I'm going to the film room this week, and I'm making sure I can correct everything I did wrong last week, so I make sure if I get another opportunity to make a big play, I won't miss out on it.
What's your biggest challenge, do you think, so far?
My biggest challenge so far is just making sure I just keep playing hard. I mean, everybody's going to boost your head up and tell you you're doing good, but at the same time, you got to remind yourself that this is still a game of football, and you still have to continue to get better, because if you don't, then somebody's going to pass you. So right now, I'm just focused on just trying to get better and just be the best I possibly can for my team and my coaches.
How did that last catch you made in the last drive look on film?
It was another catch. I mean, that's what they expect out of me. That's what my team expects out of me. And then if they decide that they want to throw me another ball that way, then I got to make sure I go get it.
Didn't look like an easy catch to make, though.
I mean, considering anything in life isn't easy, you just got to decide on how you want to deal with it. Mm-hmm. And in that case and at that time, the way I dealt with it is I got to give my team a chance. If I couldn't give my team a chance, then I shouldn't be in there.
What do you feel like you could have done better in that final drive?
I could have done a lot better. I could have ran my route more crisp. I could have helped the quarterback out by sprinting faster. I could have did a lot of things. But at the end of the day, you gotta remind yourself on who you are and what you've been doing, and then you gotta learn from what you did wrong and then get better from it. And that's what I'm mainly focused on right now, is just trying to get better from what happened.
Was it like for you? I mean, going in that position, trying to give your team a chance. Was it nerve-wracking for you at all, being sent out there and being targeted so often?
Like I said, Coach always does a really good job of preparing. Not only that, Nate does a really good job of talking to us and how he feels comfortable. So he told me on how he needed me to run and what he needed me to do, and I just made sure to go do it for him. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a team sport, and whatever he wants, I have to be able to do. Whatever the coaches wants, I have to be able to do. So my main mission is to be able to please these coaches and please my quarterback, so he continues to want to throw me the ball. So that's my main job right now.
You think they're pleased?
I mean, I really couldn't say that, just because nobody's ever truly pleased, and I couldn't be truly pleased with myself. Because even if they are pleased, I'm still not okay with it. Just because I feel like at the end of the day, they put the ball in my hands to finish the drive, and I didn't come through with it. But I'm definitely going to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Do you think there'll be more throws downfield in the future?
I have no idea, but if they decide to make that decision, I'm going to make it happen.